All right. Time for some more Tortuga. Thanks for being patient, Chad. I was making some drank after the last stream. I needed to refresh. Good to see you all here. Welcome aboard. Thank you for tuning in for our probably final stream of Tortuga. This game's long, but I've been having a ton of fun with this game, so thank you very much for smacking that like button and subscribing. Good to see you all here. Let's continue where we left off and sail the high seas, y'all. Hey, what's up, Jay? Good to see you all back. Where are our pirates? Get those emotes going. Enjoy. Enjoy, enjoy. All right, where were we? We were, let's see, just finishing up things. Oh, yeah, we're turning in a lot of quests. We've been making a lot of quest completions, but we need to turn in a lot of them, too. So let's wrap this up. Let's see. Port La Pesca, that's the one we're following now. And that's all the way there. So we got to sail all the way to the west. Let's do it. Yar! Oh, it's so pretty. Very pretty. Tom, you're enjoying this? Good. I'm glad. As a last reminder, too, by the way, this is available on the Epic Games Store. You can use code Raptoria at checkout. It's also available on Xbox and PlayStation. And it's been out for almost a week now. Now, wait a minute. Before we engage any of these pirates... She does not like winning. Alright, we gotta try to keep her. We need to attack one more convoy. I think we'll try to attack the French. We'll try to avoid these guys. Luckily, we're going to French territory, so that'll be fine. Ah, nice. Alright. So let's continue to the... Well, we could stop here, maybe. Wow, we're over 10,000. That's crazy. Very powerful pirate ships. Hopefully our crew won't whine too much. Actually, what were some other quests we needed to do? Just got to loot one more convoy, so we'll do that with the French. La Pesca's where we're going now. Sail to Trinidad and go to the local governor. Oh, we must have finished... Oh, we must have finished that goal with the 20 kegs, so we'll go back there soon. Oh, we need to attack 5... convoys for the Dutch as well. We need to get on the Dutch's good side, so to do that we got to attack 5 French convoys. So we could start and do a couple of them. We'll hang near the coast. Work our way up the coast. Yar. The map is 100% from the Port Royale game. Well, same devs, so... Yeah, alright, there's some French right there.
They're scared stiff already.
Let's sink them.
Wake up! There's work to do!
Ooh, pretty map.
Now I'll show you how it's done!
I hope you know what you're doing.
Alright. This game reminds you of the East Indian Trading Company. Was that a game too? I know it was a real thing, but did they make a game for that? Interesting premise for a game, that's for sure. Okay. Yeah. Oh yeah, we could sail right through. All right, let's hit him with the. Well, let's make him easy to kill. We'll hit him with the chain shot. Let's hit him with the armor piercer. Oh, it was 2009 Paradox game? Really? Interesting. Oh wow, look at that rain. It almost looks like snow. That looks like snow, not rain. It's possible.
I'm just saying they would have done better to give up.
Nice. One down. What's up, James? Arjan, good to see you. A little bit of damage. We'll try this.
to tears anyway.
A little friendly damage on the armor, but nothing too bad.
I do think we've done them a favor.
Wow, nice.
I can get it done alone too.
I hope you know what you're doing.
I hope so too.
Good thing. Fools wouldn't have gotten far anyway.
Damn. So one enemy ship left? Almost a full clear here. Oh, I was a little far away.
May the Lord of the Sea have mercy on you.
Yar. Get that booty.
And all that in just a day's work.
You know what we need, chat, for a new emote? We need to get a little, a Peach wearing short shorts for all that booty. Alright, cool. And that should complete one task and help on another. How you feeling there, Mary? Still mad? Yep. I figured, ma'am. Alright, we'll rate everybody we got. Can you how your captains? Ask that again. Can I pick my captains? Ask me again and I'll try to give you a good answer. Oh, that's a military ship there.
They want to know what's what? It's what we became pirates for. I'm not afraid of them. Come on, men! Sing so the whole world can hear us!
Yep, it's just one enemy ship.
Come on, we've got the wind in our favor.
Do you rule a city? Well, we can take over pirate hideouts, so we can take all those over and then just keep raiding ports. So you can actually build in this game with the materials that you steal. Wood, grog, ropes. Would actually be kind of cool if this were a little bit more in depth with the city building. Kind of like when you build your castles and stuff in Heroes of Might and Magic. It'd be cool to see like your city and be able to improve it. And then upgrade your own ships. That must be rain. Oh, that's cool. The enemy's sails are all shot up, too. Wow. They ain't going nowhere. I think that's just supposed to represent damage, though. without looking at the health bar. Yeah, unfortunately you can't do like other convoy raids either. Like it would be cool to...
Those are my countrymen we've got on our conscience there.
What? What do you mean? Ugh. Mary and Clement are kind of incompatible. Well, whatever. Are they trying to attack us? Now I'm thinking twice about attacking all the French convoys.
If you've seen one, you've seen them all. As long as the rum's tasty, no problem.
A conversation with Mary Reed. She wants us to go to Tampico?
More crew means more work gets done, means more time to drink rum, means more throats to sing shanties.
Reed is talking with a few unfamiliar sailor and beckons you over. You sit down alone at the table. Barnett must have put together a new fleet and picked up our scent again, now for the last part of our plan. Loading tinder onto the ships. Oh. Oh, that was the... Okay. I see. Incendiary to ships, devices on all ships. Why? To set our own ships on fire. Barnett would never attack a perfectly intact convoy after the last embarrassment, so we'll have to put a little show for him and trash our ships a bit. But don't you worry, we'll get him afterwards. That's crazy. So you want us to light our own ships on fire? Okay. So what are we supposed to do now? Sail to Santo Domingo. That's back over there, yep. Alright. Next port. Mary's a little happier now, okay. Now that we've made some progress in her main objective. I'm going to be careful about engaging the French, because then it's going to make the other guy mad, and then we have to worry about that too. Do your ships auto repair?
If you've seen one, you've seen them all.
Their armor does.
As long as the rum's tasty, no problem.
We do have a little hull damage there, but yeah, mostly our ships will not take too much damage. That was a little bit of damage there. Not too bad. Alright, let's deliver the goods. You leave your ships and enter the town. The buildings show us signs of severe damage. The town has recently been raided. Good lord, what's happened here? Have no fear, we have plenty of food for everyone. Not for all the towns in the Caribbean. The guy here from Tortuga is responsible for them. He looks around in dismay at the destroyed town around you. I just wanted to help. Who would do something like this? Alright, men. Unload the relief supplies. We must be on our way quickly. We're going to catch ourselves a few greedy lying vultures. How are we supposed to find these guys? They could be anywhere. I admit I should have acted more wisely. We'll probably never get them. I can't go on like this. We can't be in every city at the same time. These people need to be able to defend themselves. A fleet, the power of the sea, in the hands of a few people, what a fantastic idea. A patrol between the cities would provide necessary deterrent to stop these guys.
Not only more gold, but a favor in the pocket to boot. Just how I like it.
So we're going to give them a fleet. Sail to Seville, hoist the black flag, and attack the harbor master. Jeez, okay. Dutch coffee fleet was by the Turk Islands. Sail to the territory of East Texas, intercept a pirate convoy and board one of the ships during the sea battle. Alright. We got to board a pirate ship. Okay. Let's do that since we're in the right spot. Yahar! Yeah, we can replace any of the captains and then go pick them up again, but a lot of them have some pretty good skills and I want to kind of keep them. There's like 2 more pirate captains that I found around here, but
something's missing. Something that accounts for equilibrium in the hold.
alright, so we need to find a pirate captain. Yahar.
There'd be good pickings.
Nice.
Aye, show what you're worth.
Alright, we'll sink everything but these 2 ship of the line. We could capture those. Alright, let's turn around.
Full speed ahead.
Well, at last.
They want to run away already.
Alright. Standing by. Alright. We're getting a little closer.
So, where to?
Hey, what's up, Carlos? Welcome back, and welcome aboard. Good to see you. All right, man, more booming. And let's sink that one. And we'll use our super grape shot on two of the
Full speed ahead.
ship of the line. There's one. Wow. That's a lot of damage. Oh no. Well, they'll probably move. We'll be aight. Hey, what's up, Darth? Welcome back. Lots of booming. Don't want to shoot that one. Alright, one enemy ship down. Excellent. Damn, we're all on the line here. Bum bum. This is really tight quarters fighting here.
I'm just saying they would have done better to give up.
With our heart in the right place, no one can stop us.
Friendship and love. Go. 63 damage. Some good damage. Friendly ships in the way. Better not risk that one.
You bored me to tears anyway.
Good. This game's on the Epic Game Store. You can get it. Use code Raptori at checkout if you'd like to. Raptoria. It's gotta be raining. Should be a ship of the line. Let's use the grape shot. Wow. Alright, we can start boarding now.
Onward! Fight for your comrades!
They don't have a thing to offer anyway.
All right, time to board. Oh boy, we're gonna need a lot of crew back.
Me? I nearly fell asleep.
All right, we have one ship.
Eyes, front men! We have to see what we're shooting at! Grab the sabers, pistols, and bottlenecks! No holds barred!
The boat's ours.
We'll send those uniformed sods back where they came from.
I can get it done alone, too. That I'll go for. We'll settle it face to face.
Take the best sabers and grab their cargo.
Horrible! Enough to want to keep your eyes shut.
Oof.
Another ship for the shelf.
Okay.
Come on! The cowards are already diving overboard! hope you've learned a thing or two since last time.
Wow. That ain't gonna work twice.
We'll show them how it's done.
What's up,
right.
Tiddly D? It's your first time here? Welcome to the stream. Good to see you. We're just trying to board some enemy ships. Trying to take them over. It's part of a little quest.
I hope you've learned a thing or two since last time.
All right, if it has to be.
What do you mean by drank too much?
Wow. This guy's super hard to board.
Full speed ahead. The boat's ours.
Enough of sitting around.
They don't have a thing to offer anyway.
We should have hit him another time with grape shot, but I've never
We'll
seen so
send
much
those
trouble before.
uniformed sods back where they came from.
There we go. We had
All right, if it has to be.
We had a couple like failed boarding attempts in a row, but that did it.
We're better off tending to a few real men of war.
All right, we got it.
Let these men walk their own paths. Someday they'll be grateful to you.
Ooh, very nice.
We'll get a lot of money from those
Boards,
ships.
nails, and new paint, and then we can sell the thing for a fortune.
Captain, we managed to catch the captain of one of the pirate ships. Didn't take long, and he sang like a hungry seagull. Now where do we find the pirate hideout in the territory? East Texas. If you want, we could take it over. Excellent. Oh, there's the pirate hideout. Oh, we were just outside of it. So now we have the pirate hideout, but we'll have to come back. We need more men. That'll trigger a pirate battle. We need to do a raid. We need to do a couple raids now. We'll work our way back to Trinidad and we'll have to engage French ships on the way. That's going to be another quest. I don't really want to do any attacking of the French, though. Sid Meier's Pirates is a classic, yeah. I saw it on Steam the other day. That game's still on Steam. Oh wow, that's a good hiding spot. Alright, let's go to Galveston.
Thank God. I hate to admit it, but I was slowly getting sick to my stomach. Everyone with me. You're serving a good cause.
They're scared stiff already.
I wonder if we can just intimidate, if that counts.
And that calls itself a seaman nowadays? Ha 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 ha!
Oh, it does. So we can do the quick battle if we want to.
Hoist the black. A history-making triumph.
Nice. He's not too mad about it. One more. I know, isn't it pretty? Bob Ross. What is this game about? Well, it's Caribbean Pirate Simulator in 1580, I mean. Pretty cute.
Thank God. I hate to admit it, but I was slowly getting sick to my stomach. Everyone with me. You're serving a good cause.
Good. What's up, Bawar? How you doing? It's a very simplistic game, but also very beautiful. I like it a lot. Yeah, me too. I think it's pretty nice.
A gorgeous little town. 'Twould be a shame if someone were to raid this here.
Raid. Shadow Legends. Ah, Amanda, congratulations on 25 months as a Raptor egg. It's fantastic. Thanks for the support.
If you've seen one, you've seen them all. As long as the rum's tasty, no problem.
Okay, we gotta find one more French ship. Herla, thanks for the 16 months as a Raptor egg as well. Oh, there we go.
Boys for the black.
Alright, these guys we are gonna have to fight. Let's sink them.
Send them to the bottom of the sea.
Yahar! I love the openings to the battles when it zooms across the land like that. That's really cool. You think you subbed when I was playing Gas Station Simulator? Oh yeah. New member, welcome. There might there's some new DLC coming for that, but it'll be a while. It's gonna add some big stuff. New member, welcome. Oh man, all these new members. Thanks everybody for smacking that join button and becoming members. Don't forget to like too, by the way. Doing that is free. You'll return as a member soon? Oh, that's cool. Well, thanks for wanting to be a member. This is like Castle Banger right here. Is trading and auto selling from a warehouse a thing in this? Well, you can store things at your pirate hideout, but if you're going to sell them, you have to put them onto your ship and do it yourself. I don't think you get any other ships to, like, curry things around and sell them for you. There's no, like, couriers. You have to do everything yourself. Hey, what's up, Rod? Ooh. A damp and humid Monday morning. Wow. Oh, nice. We fired through a couple enemy ships there. Nice.
Let them go ahead and come closer.
Boom. Nice. We got one sinkage there. Is this game not on Steam? I forgot to put the Epic Game Store link in here. I think I'll do that for everybody now, since a few people have been asking. I think whenever we have an Epic Game Store exclusive, I'm just going to link my store page there just to show everyone that it's through Epic, and if you want to get it there through the exclusive thing, you can. It's optional, but I mean, you can't get anywhere else on PC, so you have to get it through Epic. But you can always get it on PlayStation or Xbox as well. Let me just grab a link from a previous video here real quick. Just makes it easier for everybody. Hopefully it'll solve any confusion. There we go. Let's try this. It'll just be a second. And there we go. All right, all done. Thanks for being patient. Cool. All right, back to the fight. Back at it. Yahar. You'll be grabbing it on Xbox? Excellent. Enjoy. I don't know if anybody... I didn't see anybody chat or comment that they played it on console yet. But I would hope that it runs rather smoothly. I mean, it's a pretty optimized game for PC.
Come on, men! Sing so the whole world can hear us!
Yar. Alright, let's swing around this way. I wonder if setting this ship on fire next to that one will make them both burn. Bum, 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 bum. Nope, here we go. Very nice. Yeah, maybe we'll play Port Royale 4. I mean, this game has brought up a lot of comments about Port Royale 4. And I think I've seen the game before, but I've not played it on the channel. I'm a little nervous about firing those armor piercers.
Eyes, frontmen! We have to see what we're shooting at!
Yahar.
Full speed ahead!
Focus your eyes on the objective.
So, where to?
Gaming is life. I agree. Could we hit both of those ships? Nice. That was bad for them. Another one down. Okay, let's do an armor piercer. Just to be safe. Alright, one enemy ship remains. Just got to Jank Airlines clip. Oh boy. Tan, those are working out beautifully, by the way. Everything uploaded good. Everything's great. Thank you very much for helping with those shorts. It's fantastic. Very excited. I want to see how they work. Before we, you know, when they first came out, everything was just so broken and had to be done on phone. And then I was like, well, this is going to be stupidly, horribly implemented. And it was for a long time. But now that YouTube's going to try to monetize them, then they're going to put more features into them to make them easier. There is still talk of making the clips directly into shorts, but they haven't done that yet. And that will be the easiest thing. That way somebody can just hit a button and then it's done without having to download, edit. Seems kind of unnecessary if you ask me, but alright. Another victory. Dubs in the chat.
They won't get in our hair so fast anymore.
Yahar. Completed a new task. That was the go to Port Royal and talk to the local governor. Go to Trinidad and talk to the governor. Alright, let's go do some Dutch stuff. So Port Royal is there, Trinidad is there. What can we do in the meantime on travel? They want us to go to the Turk Islands, I think. No to that one, no to that one. We're supposed to return to East Texas and do a raid. I guess we could take a pirate hideout now. All right, let's do. All right, that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna take a pirate hideout. So we'll be able to fast travel between. Well, let's just say Texas and. Wait, do they even name these places? Well, I guess we'll just say French waters and English waters. Although there's... this could be in Dutch waters, too. It's kind of on the border. Whatever. Let's go to Pensacola.
Everyone with me. You're serving a good cause.
Alright, let's sell some ships too. We'll just sell the non-ship of the line now. More clips are needed, yeah. Hey, some of you guys have been doing an amazing job. Tan, Dan, Indrid, Morgan, Baltimore's on occasion. Nice, we have nothing but ship of the line now. Cool. Alright. Raid, Pirate Legends. And let's do a little repair. Well, let's go. We're gonna go take a hideout now. Oh, sir, not now.
Guess they're tired of living.
Really, sir?
We'll show them how it's done.
Oh, I don't want to fight pirates. That's gonna make Mary Reed mad. You like the war galleons over the ship of the line? Totally fair. They're a little less health, but a lot more damage. Alright. I think we'll just come out this way.
With enough foresight, we can win every battle.
Too fast to avoid it. Well, I didn't spawn the ship in like that. There we go. Bum, bum. Any news on Raid waiting to sponsor me? Yeah, Raid Shadow Legends already sent an email, but I get like 2 Raid Shadow Legend emails a month, and it's like, I did one, and it's just to do it back in like 20, I don't know, 18, 17 or something like that. Well, we're in an interesting position now. Alright, do a regular barrage. Now let's slow down these ships so we can surround them.
Full speed ahead.
Ooh, this will be perfect. Let's shoot armor piercer at the other ship. That'll pierce both ships. Nice. Love that. You did a sponsored raid video too, kind of backfired. You're about 70 hours deep into raid. Really?
Let them go ahead and come closer.
For all the ads on that game, I just assume no one played it. Is she like, is her ship beached? I can't move. That's weird. The game like spawned me here, so I can't really do much about that. Good.
A disgrace! That still could have been sold.
Damn. Now I'll hit him from here again.
They didn't want it any other way.
Nice. You have no idea what
You
happened? You
already know
expected
what's
more of
coming
yourself? Yeah, for the raids, yeah. Raid, Legend Pirates. Oh. Yeah, I don't know. Mary Reed's ship is there, and that's kind of where it spawned.
Let them go ahead and come closer.
Like she can't move anywhere. What the f... Oh, now she can. I guess I turned the ship... I don't know. I've never seen that happen before. It loaded into the battle that way. We best not move her. It's not really needed to get all the ships in the battle. We're going to win anyway. We're going to win! Yeah! Let's go for that one. Rear damage. Alejandro, the link to buy this one is pinned up to the top of chat if you want to get it. Use code Raptoria at checkout or click that link if you want to get Tortuga, a Pirate's Tale. It's also on Xbox and PlayStation as well, so check it out there if you want to get it on console.
A disgrace! That still could have been sold.
Good. Oh, Mary can get out of it now, okay. I guess it didn't cause much damage to her ship because she wasn't really moving. Interesting. All right. Back to the fight. The A-Team? Oh, yeah. You know, the A-Team would be a fantastic video game. Go out and have to find materials and then craft, like, a vehicle to, like, solve a problem. That'd be an awesome video game.
I hope you have a plan.
Sometimes I just want to, like, turn on the TV and just have nothing but MacGyver and A-Team and stuff on. Chips and all that other stuff. Just don't allow anything past, like, 1992 to be on my TV. Oh, and think of that 4:3 aspect ratio. Fire! Bottom. Bottom. Whoa. Glory Hound, hey Raptor, I'm a big fan. I had emergency surgery to remove my appendix on Friday at 12. And the vids lately have been helping me to recover. Oh, well, wonderful. I'm glad that, you know, you're in recovery and nothing bad happened. I hope everything's okay. Let's get some Lego hearts in the chat for Glory Hound. Speedy recovery to you. Hope things are good from here on out for you. Yeah, get some good rest. Eat some good food and make sure you check in with your doctors and everything. Excellent to hear that you're, you know, recovering. I hope it's a good recovery and a speedy one. Awesome. I mean, not awesome that you had an appendix problem and had to go for emergency surgery. On the other hand, like, good that you had the surgery, you know? Always good to be seen by a doctor and get the okay. So hopefully that's what happened.
You really didn't deserve it any differently.
Watching this game made you want to reinstall POTC from 2003? Oh, wow. This has actually made me want to play Assassin's Creed Black Flag. Another one that I've never played. Or that I've never owned and played myself. I played a little bit of it with friends, but... It was a weird time for me, like between 2004 and like 2010, there was a lot of games that I didn't play. And some even up to like 2014. Maybe more like 2008 and 2014, I just played like a couple games. I was more focused on university and starting a career at the time. But I still played a hell of a lot of Call of Duty. At least the first one, Modern Warfare. That ship needs to get out of here. You tried the cartoony game where you shoot yourself out of a cannon? It was never good at it. Oh, Sea of Thieves? Yeah, Sea of Thieves is another game that proves that, you know, graphic bad, game bad isn't really a thing. Although that game looks very beautiful and it's cool. Let's see. Is this just one ship? Yep, I think so. These guys raided us. I'll have to pull in to make sure we get repairs. We're going to fight some more pirates, though, which sucks, because what's-his-name's going to be mad. Which is kind of weird, because it's like, they chose to be a pirate, but if we fight other pirates, they get mad about it. But the thing is we have to fight pirates in order to, like, take over pirate stuff. It's like wanting to be a bank robber, but you don't want to steal, and like you want to report it as earnings on your taxes. It's like, what the hell? Which is better, The Goonies or The Last Dragon? Wait a minute. Draco? The movie with Sean Connery where he voices the dragon? Damn, I need to go watch that one.
So,
I don't know, man. Goonies is good, but dragons are pretty sweet. There's a couple of fantasy movies from the 80s I want to go back and watch. I feel like I'm down for a yearly watching of Princess Bride. That movie is great. It's got Andre the Giant. Dude's hilarious. Never bet against a Sicilian when death is on the line. Inconceivable.
I can get it done alone too.
As you wish. Oh man, that is a 10 out of 10.
You really didn't deserve it any differently.
Yeah, that movie is really good. You know, it actually kind of feels like a pirate movie, or it almost feels like it's got the comedy of like Pirates of the Caribbean.
Come on, let's grab ourselves the big fish.
It's not a Pirates of the Caribbean movie, but it's kind of got that weird kookiness to it. That's kind of fun. All right, unfortunately, we got to repair again. And let's grab some more recruits.
More crew means more work gets done, means more time to drink rum, means more throats to sing shanties.
Yahar. Man, I missed the summers when I was out of school, though, where I would... every year they would have like a TBS Bondathon, and they would just have like every single Bond movie up to that time, except for like the newest one, just playing non-stop. And I'd be playing like, it'd be like 2002 or something like that, and I'd be playing like Roller Coaster Tycoon for hours on end. And then it would just be like, you know, Moonraker and Living Daylights and all these other amazing Bond films would come on, including GoldenEye. And damn, that was actually back before Daniel Craig was even cast as a Bond character, or as James Bond. Have I heard or watched videos from Roanoke Gaming? Maybe? It sounds familiar, but I don't think it's a channel I'm subscribed to. Maybe I am. I honestly don't know. I'm usually doing way too much gaming myself to watch others. Yeah, there was they re-released GoldenEye actually like this week or so. I heard it wasn't good, but it's like, wait, I don't know how you would make a game from like Nintendo 64 and port and patch it and make it like, I don't know, it seems like you'd have to do a whole remake on that one to make it up to modern times. Did I ever think I'd be a content creator back then? No, when I wanted to do it, YouTube, I started so early that at the very start of YouTube, there wasn't really... There was a lot of rules that would restrict you to doing stuff. Like, In the very beginning of YouTube, you couldn't upload a video longer than, I think it was like 10 minutes or 20 minutes. And it was a way to try to stop people from just like re-uploading television shows. So it was really awkward to like make gaming videos, because you'd have to like spam them, because you would never... There was only videos, there was no shorts, there was no polls, there was no live streams, and it was only like 10 or 20 minutes. And so to do anything, you'd have to constantly make video. And the internet was so poor back then, and the like getting editing software and stuff, everything was so much more expensive and time consuming.
Keep your eyes open.
So when I wanted to, like when I was thinking about getting started, there was just all these roadblocks. It's like, you could only upload a short video. It took forever to upload because the internet sucked back then. Like the connection speeds were atrocious. YouTube was only like, I think it only had 360p up to no, maybe it was 480. Then eventually, like 720 came, and they were like, dude, HD. Like if you go back far enough, like 9 years or so, like 6 to 9 years, you'll find videos that, like, the best quality available is like maybe 720. And I think that's when they did that, when YouTube had their music section, they gave all the recording companies the HD stuff, and everyone else just had to fend for themselves. What is it, Vimeo or whatever? Sometimes you'll see it like as a watermark in the corner of music videos if you go look at an older one. But, yeah, video editing software was slow, rendering was slow. It was like, to upload videos, it was a miracle. That's why a lot of early YouTube videos are just basically people on like a MacBook Pro, which is their webcam, and they're just talking to the computer, and then they throw that into an editor and then just upload it. And even that took a very long time. So yeah, at the start it was just like, boy, I really want to do this, but this sucks. Like there's too many roadblocks for this. So that's why all the initial YouTube videos were actually like YouTube shorts, like Charlie Bit My Finger, and like the polar bear and stuff that sneezes, and all those Numa Numa guy and all that early viral stuff was like 30 seconds to a minute long, because everything else just took forever to upload. But it became more of a thing around like maybe about 2010, or like around the time that PewDiePie and a lot of the bigger gaming channels started. But like pre-2010, there was a 5-year period where YouTube was just weird. Nobody knew what they could do.
Send them to the bottom of the sea.
Yeah, shocked hamsters. Yeah, there was a... And YouTube was so... I mean, it's massive now, but even back in the day, there were channels like Ray William Johnson and a few others that would just kind of like cover YouTube videos and like promote the other videos and stuff.
Focus your eyes on the objective.
Which was kind of nice. It told you about channels that were kind of cool to watch.
All this chatter gets on my nerves anyway.
Because nobody knew on YouTube what would be interesting. It's like, oh, there's going to be a channel that talks about computer and computer parts and covers monitors, and so that sounds boring. And then you get like Linus Tech Tips and what did Will Smith say? Mark Ass Brownlee or whatever. And it's like,
That could work.
but I found vlogging to be really strange. You know, like, if you go back and look some of those old vlogs, well, at least the people were honest. Or at least, like at this point, in order to constantly be growing, some channels always feel like they have to top themselves. Like, it used to be enough to just tell people about your day and that you went to Wendy's or something and got a Baconator. I was like, tee. Then we went to, like, you know, Baconator reviews. But now YouTube's at to the point where it's like, if you want any attention, you got to be like, I built a Wendy's out of Baconators and bombed it with a B-52 bomber, and this happened. And, like, you have to be so over the top. And you have to have, like, the whoa-wah shocked thumbnail. And it's like, what happened to just, like, eating a burger? Oh, dude, boring. But then you get Review Bra, and then that breaks the rules. So it's like... But the things you have to do to like really get crazy amounts of attention is like insane. I mean, to really go out there, but Epic Mealtime was a good channel before it died, yeah. And a lot of those channels like got bought up by TV and stuff, and it's like, no. The reason YouTube got so popular and the reason why it's so bad now is because people escaped TV for about 12 years. We were able to get away from the corporations before they caught up, and we're like, oh, here's where you guys are. Hey, have you guys heard of mutual insurance? Yeah, from Omaha, you got to get it now. It's like, damn it. But the cool thing about YouTube is it was just real people doing kind of real things.
Well, at last.
They want to run away already.
It is nice to see some of the popular blogs just be like, I mean, there are vlogs of like older folks who are like, you know, a 55-year-old truck driver who just has like a cat. I think I saw a video of this once. There's like people who will just, like Norwegians and Canadians and Swedes and stuff who will just, they'll put on a dash cam on their truck and they'll just drive a route and then just talk about it. And it's such a beautiful way to see a country and like have someone tell you about their life and stuff like that. It's, I mean, I think that's better than like Ice Road Truckers and like Deadliest Catch and all those like Anthony Bourdain, the show where he would just travel to Zanzibar or like the Mediterranean somewhere. It was raw, now it's moderated, yeah. Yeah, back in about like 2016, 2018, I saw where we'd be going. And here we are. It took a little longer than I thought, but like now you can't swear on the internet. Imagine that. Yeah, no reservations. Yeah, those. I find that interesting to learn about. I mean, like I told you guys a week or two ago, I made. I found this guy. I was editing a video, and I somehow stumbled upon this like guy in New Zealand, and he was with his dog, and he was somewhere in some New Zealand national park or something, and he was just setting up a tent, and it was like a 2-hour video of him just like with his dog, and it was edited and everything, but it showed him like hiking around, and he found a spot, and he set up his tent, and then he like gave the dog food and made a meal for himself, and you could just see the foggy mountains in the background. It was just like hanging out with the guy, and it's like, damn, that's really cool. Some of the best videos on YouTube, I guess, are when people can just chill and just be open and honest and just or do something unique. That takes a little bit of money. You know, it's not free to buy a tent and all that camping equipment and go hiking, but you set up a tripod and show people like what it's like to set up a tent and all that. It's educational and interesting, and it's why people really like the Townsend's channel. You know, 1700s cooking and working with an anvil. That stuff's sweet. It's good to find people who have a passion. But you know, you can tell when somebody's like thoroughly enjoying something. I think that's why I'm streaming like 3 times a day now, because like I was just doing 2 for a while, and I was like, oh, this is too much. But what I did is I was streaming like 2 times a day for 4 hours each. Now I just cut it down to 3, and I got a bunch of energy back to cover other games, because it's just fun to play all sorts of different stuff. And as you guys have been saying too, it's kind of cool that we can go from like Dead Space to a pirate game to like a builder game all within a day. Too many reaction videos on YouTube now? Yeah, I think there's that What's that word? Oh, I hope I don't have my own ship. Okay, we're good. There's that word. It's a there's a word of. Damn it. There's a word that explains it, but I forgot what it was. Saturated? No, it's like, what's it called, chat? There's like something where, it's called like a, it's not symbiotic relationship, but it's like a co-something. Like sometimes people can't enjoy something unless somebody else enjoys it for them or something. Codependent, yeah, that's it. Is that it? Codependent? I don't know if that's the word I'm thinking of, but that's close. I don't know if that really fully explains it, but it's like that, kind of. But I think there's a lot of people who might... I'm seeing more and more of just like somebody will put out a video and they won't like a game, and then people just go to all those streams and videos and just say, game bad, game bad, game bad. And it's like, okay. Well then, why would you waste your time on that? You know, like Forspoken, I played that a little bit. It was pretty cool. I want to play it more. But like I have only so much time, so that's like a little lower on the list, but I want to keep playing it and beat it. But there's also a lot of like there's a lot of justifications for things to be bad. Like, we often see it where someone will be like, "This game is bad." I'm like, "Oh, how much did you play of it? What do you think of the game?" "I don't know, game bad." Or they'll focus on one thing and then I don't know. I think there's just like a lot of fear of enjoying stuff, or a lot of fear in like... There's fear of missing out on something, so if they don't like or understand it, then it has to be bad. That's what I've been seeing, I think. Vicarious? That's a good word. Living vicariously, yeah. But, you know, like on one hand, it's nice to see Markiplier play a game and have a lot of fun with it, and that makes you happy. That's like when you would have, you know, IRL friends too that enjoy certain games. It's always nice to hear the different experiences with friends. I think that's why we've enjoyed playing certain games together, because... Like when we played Hello Engineer the other day, all of us were building like different cars, but it got the job done. It's cool to see everybody's different style, and it's just funny. It's good stuff. Alright, now wait a minute. Where's this pirate hideout? Or is this just the fleet attacking? We're here to claim a pirate hideout, but I don't even see the hideout. Is that it? That's the hideout? Bruh. Oh, damn, look at that. They got cannons up on the rock. Oh, that's kind of cool. Although this seems like it should be closer to the water. I feel like this should be in the water. Okay. Okay, we hit 2 enemy ships there. Excellent. And we can hit that one too. Nice. Ooh, a miss. That's the first time in a while we've missed.
I'll deduct the time from your pay.
All right. Let's kill some more ships. Wow, there's a lot of enemy ships left, though. Ba-da-dum, ba-da-dum. All right, let's pop that one too. There we go.
Let's get that royal scum.
Let's get him, yeah. Alright. That one.
After all, I did tell you that you'll regret it.
Alright, that's 2
They
ships
want
down.
to run away already.
Alright, we're cutting through these ships soon. We'll have our pirate hideout shortly. Good. Oh, that must be out of range. Oh, that's not going to die. Both these ships are really low. Oh, looks like they're all on fire. Are they? Well, this'll sink it.
A disgrace! That still could have been sold.
Very nice. Gotta send out the fireboats. Bum, bum, bum. I think these are out of range. Well, that one's in range. Yeah, whoa.
Come on, we've got the wind in our favor.
Yeah.
They didn't want it any other way.
I can get it done alone too.
Bum, bum, bum. Let's take that one out.
I'm just saying they would have done better to give up.
Oh, I should have did the fire, but oh, he's already on fire. Alright, that's fine. That one was on fire, but he'll be dead in the next turn no matter what we do. We got an angle on him, though. Friendly ships in the way. Now we'll just let him take his turn. He'll burn out.
Then, have all of you placed your bets? The fun can begin.
There we go. Yep, that worked.
But they're no challenge at all.
All right, now we have ourselves a new base. Nice. We have our second pirate hideout, dude. Bruh. Alright. We can build a treasure cave. And we need 10 cloth to be able to build a tavern here. Yo, what's up, Chuck? 18 months as a raptor hatchling. Belated Happy New Year. Been busy but back. Welcome back, dude. Yeah. This New Year's, I was thinking January would go a lot faster. It is speeding up, but honestly, I feel like it would be about mid-February. But things are slowing down a little bit, so that's good. But yeah, congrats on the 18 months. Yeah, almost to 2 years. Okay, we need to bring over... I think we're going to do... The most useful thing is the tavern, so let's bring 10 cloth over. But what's the next objective? No, we've also done everything the crew wanted. We need to go back to Trinidad and Port Royal now. And that's our main... Okay, yeah. So these two missions for the Dutch are also part of the main campaign. So let's definitely go to Trinidad. I don't want to kill any more pirates. Alright, so we gotta go...
Welcome.
Now, we are supposed to go to Seville, but I think we have to raid that. I don't want to do that. Hoist the black flag and then attack the harbor master. Well, let's get some more crew members first. You want to see a castle before you die, for sure? I saw some Japanese castles. Those are amazing. I'll need to go to, like, the UK and Ireland and see some castles around there. I'd also like to see some French and German castles, too. They're also very similar and different at the same time. It's really cool. It's certainly not one of those... It's not one of those things you can say, seen one, seen them all.
We'll get them to give up that accent yet.
In fact, a lot of the
Besides
Japanese
that,
castles
they're
are similar.
fairly fit recruits, I'd say.
Very, very similar, but the things you get to do and the locations that they are so different. Like, Himeji and Osaka are so different. Matthew Thomas with the 33 months. Almost 3 years. Damn, thank you very much for your big O little raptor support. Yeah, thank you. There are videos of Stronghold on the channel? Yep, we played Stronghold before. In fact, I was streaming it last year and then I got sidetracked. So there's like, I think there's like 2 out of 3 streams that I'd have to do on it. It's a pretty long game, but there is a full playthrough on the channel of Stronghold. Alright, let's go to Trinidad now. Hastings, Wales, and Scotland, yeah. George, thanks for the 30 months as well. With the Steam Builder sale going on through the 30th, what would be your top 2 or 3 recommendations to try out? I did put up a video on the channel on last Monday that covers probably 10 of the most popular build games. So if you want to say 2 to 3, I think I'll just go with the 3 most recent ones that I played, which are the Forest, Green Hell, and then can't remember any other recent ones, but I like RimWorld's also really good for base building. But yeah, there's a video that covers 10. Maybe even like an RTS game too. Viper, thank you for the 22 months as a Raptor Egg. Thank you very much for your support. Yeah, I guess the nearest castle to me is, yeah, probably a white castle, yeah. Yeah, I'm glad you asked, Anthony, because that's exactly why I made that video, too, is to give recommendations. And I think I'm going to do that for every time I find out Steam's going to do a specific event. Like, if the next thing is, like, RTS games, then I'm just going to cover, like, the top 10 RTS games. And it's in no particular order, and it's more of a forum to be like, I think we can all agree that these 10 ones are good or great, but it's more like a, hey, I'm obviously going to miss some, so I'm hoping like the comment section will be filled with ones that I haven't heard of or some that I couldn't get to. But I feel like no matter the genre, there's like, you could almost cover 20, so you could do like 2 top 10s, because like every genre almost has like 20 games that kind of vaguely fit into that category.
For equilibrium in the hold.
Like if you say top 10 simulators, I would put like Death Stranding as a simulator. Like it's like a delivery guy simulator. There's combat in the game and there's a story, but a lot of it is like planning out routes and like building stuff. And so it's like being a UPS guy whose truck broke down, but you want to get that raise. So it's like, yeah, it's like mailman simulator. Pretty cool. Terry, thanks for the 20 months as a little raptor. Thanks for the awesome streams. Thanks for being awesome in the stream, dude. Appreciate you here. Yeah, I gotta go to like Romania, Hungary, the Czech Republic, Slovakia. Some of those places are ridiculously beautiful. I want to go to Austria and Switzerland.
Our shanties were never this loud before.
New member, welcome. Wow, so many member milestones. All right, Trinidad, here we come.
I think the men truly need this shore leave.
Oh, we need to talk to the governor here. Oh, no, I don't want to do the protection thing, damn it. Damn you, George Washington. Alright, decline that for now. Who am I supposed to talk to here? Oh, 20 kegs of jewelry. Oh, there it is, top one. There you go. So when's the World Food Tour? So there's been more and more talk about people like Dirty and Lumberjack and Uthris and everybody's wanting to travel. And now that we're done with COVID, for the most part, with everything being mostly open again and everybody feeling comfortable and safe to travel, and the means are there again to do so, I certainly want to do travel. And I want to do, as I mentioned to you guys, I want to be able to stream and walk around so you guys can watch too. Like, I don't feel comfortable with, you know, what I've done the last couple of times is I went to Japan, and I streamed a little bit from Japan on my phone with you guys, but I want to cover it a lot more and bring everyone along, so I'll have to figure out a way to do something mobile. So if I do that, we'll have to find out who's going to go, how much it'll cost, who can afford that, where they'd like to go, how long they'd like to go. And then, is it just going to be a fun tour for food, or do we go to, like, Gamescom in Germany, or do we do, like, something in West Coast or East Coast in the United States for games? Seems fun to go to an event. On the other hand, I don't know. If it's anything related to gaming, I think I'd rather watch it online, like a big... Like Game Awards. I think we could just stream that from here and then cover the Game Awards. But being in person would kind of be like, eh. Come to Chicago for food, yeah.
Count again. See if the ducats are all there.
I'd definitely do like a day trip or something to some places. Maybe I could do something local to test it out a little bit. Let's walk before we run. How about a live stream from Wendy's? Yeah, I've done that before, but not like... Because some people will get is they'll get a backpack that has like a whole laptop and a rig in it, so they can they wear like a backpack that's got a camera on their shoulder, and then you can see from their perspective, and then they'll have like battery packs and stuff. There's a whole setup, and I really want to do it, but we'll have to see. It's on the list. Soon. Oh, damn. We are now the rank of Viscount. Excellent. We completed that goal. Let's go to Port Royal first, and then we'll go to Nassau. We're going to do a little traveling. A little turning in of booty. Will you have speakers so we can drop super chats and it speaks out? I've seen that. I would be willing to do that so long as chat behaves. But, you know, surprising to me, whenever I do IRL streams, like there was one time where, for whatever reason, I couldn't stream from my channel. And so I just like, well, I couldn't stream from my PC, so but I figured out I could do it on my phone, and I literally went to a Wendy's, and then I went to a park and just hung out with chat for a while. So it'd be fun to do a little field trip, bring chat along. Oh, now that we got... Oh, okay, now that we're... Was it a Viscount? We unlocked new stuff? Alright, well, now that we're at Port Royale, let's see what we got for upgrades. I didn't even think about that. Am I actually that rank yet, or do I need to speak with the guy? Let's see.
The local specialties are delish. I'll go get myself a rum.
Ooh. Oh, so now we can get swivel guns too. Swivel guns too, okay. Oh, and so we can upgrade from a light mortar to a medium mortar. Okay. Well, let's turn in this quest too, because maybe we'll go up another rank. I like being friends with the Dutch. Is that what we're supposed to do? Sail to Port Royale, go to the local governor. Alright. Oh, right, forgot about you. There's your reward now, Scram.
Didn't we want to sink Dutch ships, and now we're sailing at their side?
Okay. So what's our relationship with them? Yeah, okay. Oh, we're level 2 out of 5. Okay. So we can get to level 3, we can unlock even more stuff. Alright, so we've unlocked some pretty decent stuff now. So now we can go to multiple Dutch ports, and I'm glad you mentioned that, because I didn't even think about that. That's cool. Well, let's sell one of the old mortars. Wait, I just clicked on it. Did that sell it? Oh, yeah, okay. Let's sell the light mortar and install the medium mortar.
Costly investments. Let's hope that they'll be equally profitable.
No captain on this one. This is a 716. Ooh. Are these the highest tier ships? They may be, yeah. I think we've actually captured some ships better than what we got. 1756. I think if I take this 7... Hold on, we're gonna rework our ships. Alright, let's sell this small mortar. Go for the medium. Wait a minute. Offensive slots full, free up 1. But there's a medium mortar in the support tab here. Is this not a support weapon? Well, that's annoying and inconsistent. Mortars are supposed to be support. You might have a bug. Wait, now this one says support slots full, free up 1. Like the game can't make up its mind whether or not it's offensive. Now it says that it's offensive. What the? Huh, that's kind of strange. I'm not sure what the rules are there. Now the problem is we have ships that have some pretty good upgrades, but I guess now what we could do is, since we're allied with the Dutch, we could just get rid of every like tier 1 stuff. We want to get rid of everything that's tier 1 and 2. Well, everything that's tier 1 and update. So, Rick, you just bought the game. You convinced me. Awesome. Thank you very much for watching. Well, I'm kind of annoyed that I sold those mortars now. Well, let's take a look at all of our ships. Let's make sure we got the best of the best equipped. So we got a... I need to make sure they have the right cannons, though. Raptor, the way it worked for me was I just had to buy the upgraded version for a difference. I didn't have to sell the first and apply the new upgrade. Oh. So you can buy a tier 2 and it'll replace a tier 1? Okay. So if we bought swivel cannons too, this one has swivel guns. If we go to swivel guns 2, that's so weird. This says offensive slots full, free up 1, but it's clearly under the defensive slot. And that's a defensive weapon anyway. It literally says reduces the probability of ships succeeding in a boarding maneuver against the ship by 20%. That means it's a defensive weapon if it's protecting against boarding. So it should be a defensive weapon, but then it wants you to get rid of something for offensive. There are a few upgrade errors like the sniper tower is an offensive instead of support. Yeah, it seems like it. Alright, they're going to have to patch that to make sure certain weapons are like... Like, in my opinion, one of the things that should not be a thing is offensive weapons. Like, a cannon that you have installed on your ship shouldn't take up an offensive slot. Because they should have their own cannon slot. Like, I think sails should be under support. Battering ram could be offensive. Handguns could be offensive. And then the reinforced... Yeah, these should all be defense. Like, all the armor and the ship... Like, anything armor and a better hull should be defensive, including the swivel guns. But, like, the sail should be under support, not offensive. That's kind of weird. We better not mess with any of the guns, because... Yeah. Alright, let's take a look at the final ships here. We have a 1608 on this one. But he's set up pretty nice. Oh, he's got long range cannons. No, these are short range. The weight limits don't properly show. Okay. You know, we better just keep the ships the way they are, otherwise we're gonna have trouble. All right, let's keep questing then. I'll just leave things alone because I don't want to like accidentally sell something, and it looks like some things I can't upgrade or buy because it keeps. Like the next thing you know, I'm gonna go try to buy armor for a ship, and it's gonna say, "Oh, dude, you have too many offensive weapons. Get rid of one." It's like this is an armor upgrade. It's not offensive. All right. We'll just skip on the offensives for now, or the upgrades. All right, so let's go to Nassau now. Let's go talk with the local governor there. Maybe that'll give us another upgrade to our class. Maybe we can unlock more stuff. And that is where now? Up there, okay. Yeah, exactly. The bot ships kind of cheat because it's like, I've had ships before that will have a set of like upgraded cannons and then 4 offensive slots taken. So it's like if you want to change out the cannons, you have to sell the cannons and you have to sell another thing in the offensive slot to then buy new cannons to go into that offensive slot. So it's almost like worth it not upgrading some of the ships. Because 1, you can't without selling a bunch of stuff, and 2, if you do that, you won't be able to buy as much stuff as the other ship had. So it's like they're kind of locked into a... They're almost locked into a value. Like you can't upgrade it. It's like, sure, this ship is 1,718, but if you try to upgrade it to like 2,000, can't do it because you have to like get rid of enough stuff to make it like 1,500, and then the upgrades will only bring it up to a 1,600 or something. Alright, they're going to need to patch that. Raptor, the deck upgrade isn't slot-based, it's only weight-based. But then... why have the slots then for specific weapons? It's like Anno, isn't it? Where like you can have a... you can have like a past, like you can have a, I don't know, veteran captain and then like something like a heavy steel turbine or something. I don't know. It just seems like either A, the game should just give you like, if you have a ship of the line, it should just give you 6 upgrade slots and you put whatever you want in there, so long as it's under a certain weight limit. Or, if you're buying a defensive weapon, make sure that it can be bought in the defensive slot. It just seems weird. Because like when I try to buy something, it doesn't tell me the weight limit. It says, oh, you have 1 too many things in the offensive slot. You need to sell that. Weird.
The local specialties are delish. I'll go get myself a rum. More crew means more work gets done, means more time to drink rum, means more throats to sing shanties.
As soon as you enter, the governor greets you. It's you, splendid. You made quite a name for yourself lately. It was a lot of work. Hopefully it pays off. Ah, yes, the Spanish treasure fleet. I heard of it. There surely is a way we might help each other. The governor starts to pack himself a pipeful. We understand each other. Good. A convoy is supposed to set off from here shortly. An important gift is on board in order to strengthen our footing with the English. It's rather important. All right. I'm to attack the convoy. On the contrary, make sure it safely reaches its destination. We could talk about the Spanish treasure fleet. Okay.
Oh, the fine art of diplomacy. Perhaps we should grab this present all for ourselves. Then again, maybe not. After all, this is about more than merely a quick profit. That's what we're known for. We keep our word.
Deliver 30 kegs of cloth to Nassau. Alright, off to the market then. What's up, Peter? And let's buy a bunch of cloth for our new pirate upgrade. Oh, and since... Oh, we get a discount now with the Dutch. Since we have a good reputation. Well, we should stock up on stuff for the men. All the good food. And we got enough of that. Well, let's try to keep things close to 50. Although that's only 10 days supply is good.
Honestly earned gold looks different.
Deliver something to Mosquito. Okay. That's pretty close nearby.
Didn't we want to sink
Ooh,
Dutch
damn.
ships, and now we're sailing at their side?
What do you mean we? You and Mary are being a pain in the ass, but you're going to have to stay because you got the armor piercer. But the Dutch are chill. They're just chilling. They just want stuff. Alright, let's go to Mosquito. We'll buzz off over there. Are you trying to attack me? Or maybe they're like escorting us? We're friendly with the Dutch, so they shouldn't be attacking. Or maybe I'm supposed to escort this ship. Is that it? I didn't really read the briefing. Oh, okay. They're gonna try to attack this ship. I see.
Guess they want to know Davy Jones' locker better. Wake up!
Alright.
There's work to do.
I thought they wanted us to transport something there, but it's more like escort the ship. Gotcha. Oh yeah, this is single player and those are NPC ships, yep.
Full speed ahead.
Mom. Why you haven't been uploading or streaming for a while? I've been live every day for the last 3 years. I think. I mean, to be fair, I've only been live consecutively, I think, for about 900 days. Maybe. Give or take, but yeah. This is a... Oh, no. Oh, no, now we got these long-range cannons. Oh, man. I should have never changed ships. We're changing to those short range ASAP. Oh, it's out of range.
With our heart in the right place, no one can stop us.
Ooh, nice. That should be 2 ships down. I'm gonna... Can I sail? Oh, I can't. Oh, that's interesting. The enemy has to attack us through this really narrow corridor because there's no other way around. Imagine a Sea of Thieves, but you play like Star Citizen. That'd be amazing. It would be really cool to actually do that because then you could have... It would be cool to do other things outside of the ships themselves. But I guess kind of that's a good point. Like Sea of Thieves kind of is like Star Citizen that way. Or you can just take random like transport jobs or whatever. I used to appear every time he was streaming, but not for a while. Could be a YouTube. Yeah, it's a YouTube thing. They control who comes around. So this time I'm going to start fighting YouTube by using the YouTube Shorts against them. My big plan with YouTube Shorts starting on February 1st is YouTube's going to lean into them heavily because they want them monetized. And I could really care less about that.
Feels as if I was just wasting ammunition.
I want people to be able to come to the streams. And so I'm going to kind of use the notification from the Shorts to advertise the streams, basically. All part of the evil plan. Yeah, I'll play Star Citizen when the update's out, but I really don't have high hopes or expectations for that game anymore. I played it a lot and gave it a lot of time and patience to, like, fix day one problems, but I don't know. I'm just not as patient with that game anymore.
It was predictable. They still have a lot to learn.
You don't watch Shorts most of the time? Yeah. But it's just going to be a new way to advertise the channel, that's all. Okay, that ship... We'll sink that ship with a little collateral damage, I think. Oh, no, we won't. It'll just pass through. But it'll burn in a minute.
I do think we've done them a favor.
So this ship will burn out in a minute. Oh, that ship sunk. Oh, we won. It's over. Oh, no, there's one more. We try to decrew it.
I've been looking forward to this the whole time.
Damn. Well, the thing about YouTube Shorts is it's supposed to remove viewers' abilities to kind of like choose what they want to watch. So it'll generate tons and tons and tons of views for YouTube, so they can legitimately say like, oh look, our views went up 4 trillion more views on YouTube this year. But it's because instead of searching for videos and looking through and finding something that might be really, really interesting, it's constant grab bag dice rolls.
It was a shoddy tub anyway. We shouldn't mourn it.
Alright, maybe having one long-range ship ain't bad, but I don't know.
Ah, come on. Let's grab ourselves the big fish.
I think the men truly need this shore leave.
Thank you for the quick crossing. I'll report it to the governor. From the governor.
I know money's not to be sniffed at, but that's
Wow.
really hard for me.
That was $238,000 to transport that ship?
We'll get them to give up that accent yet. But
All right.
besides that, they're fairly fit recruits, I'd say.
We need to change around our ships again. Alright, that's better. What rating are we with the Dutch? Oh, we're an outcast now with the French. It seems like a pretty easy way to regain influence or something by doing it that way.
Guess they don't know whom they're picking a fight with.
I was just below deck. Did I miss something important?
Are you still following me, sir? That ship shouldn't be following me anymore. I'm gonna go back here though and see what our relationship is with the Dutch. I forgot Mosquito was a French territory.
Off to new shores. Or old, well-traveled ones.
Have I ever played Pirates of the Caribbean? No, I never really played a lot of pirate strategy games. I think the only thing that would come close is like Tropico 2, which I think I may have played the demo of.
Everyone with me. You're serving a good cause.
Alright. Ooh, we're now a Count. Excellent, I could become Dracula. So that's level 3, so, but this guy doesn't have anything notable, does he? Oh, Carpenter. Ooh. That's some armor upgrades. It keeps thinking all these are like offensive. Like this is literally the hold. Offensive slots full, free up 1. It's like no, this should be a support thing, and we already have it anyway. We already have hold 1. We should just be able to upgrade to 2. Alright, whatever. So now where do they want us to go? We could keep working on this relationship with the Dutch, though. 30 things of hemp. Oh, we're 1 short.
Honestly, earned gold looks different.
All right. So where are we going? Santo Domingo, hemp. Oh, we're kind of close to the Dutch coffee fleet. Let's go do that. Where's that? Oh, wait, this is to sink a Dutch coffee fleet, isn't it? I don't want to do that just yet. Alright, let's go interrupt a convoy. Wow, look at how our power dropped to 99.53. We were at 10,000, but because I had to like sell a cannon or whatever, it dropped. Oh well, I'm not that mad. Oh, the boys are going to want the booty delivered soon. Or divided. You watched one season of the Great British Baking Show, and so you learned a lot of interesting new ingredients? Oh, yeah. Bum, 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 bum. Oh, wow.
Something's missing. Something that accounts for equilibrium in the hold.
Tiddly D, welcome aboard. It's a raptor egg. Let's get those green eyes in the chat. Show them some love. Welcome aboard. Thanks for hitting that join button. Good to see you. This game's so cool. It's like it's really. I like the battles followed by kind of like the nice soothing. The battles aren't even that intense either, but it's like. Remember, welcome. It's like it's pretty when you sail around in Sea of Thieves. Like oftentimes you're kind of just chilling, not much is going on when you're sailing. But then when the combat starts, it's like all hell breaks loose. But in this, it's kind of like it goes from like a 3 to a 5 out of 10 in terms of like intensity. Like right now, it's like heads on a swivel. We're looking out for pirates, but it's pretty chill. That's what we're looking for. I'm so sad we don't have the 10,000 anymore.
They look like there'd be good pickings.
Ooh, 3 galleons and a war galleon.
Wake up! There's work to do!
Yahar. Alright, let's roll.
With our heart in the right place, no one can stop us.
Yeah. Chat, somebody just subscribed with the name of I Enjoy Playing Satisfactory.
Full speed ahead.
Well, thank you for subscribing. Sunk. We'll have to play U-Boat sometime. This game has also made me want to play the U-Boat game. Been quite a few updates to that game since we first took a look at the demo, I think, a million years ago. Or at least its initial release. Take that, Spain. Whatever happened with Wolfpack? I'd like to play it more. We would need we would like to do it with 2 boats, but we really need to have a lot more experience in that game. And or play it with actual, like, people in the Navy, because there's a lot of real things to that. Jerry doesn't like that game as much. Which is totally fine, but I only want to play it every once in a while.
So, where to?
Good game, though. Very immersive. They've added more to the submarines now, like more rooms to go to, and I think maybe you can have more than a crew of 5 now. Maybe. Good game. Damn, that ship got walloped. An absolute wallop. Yeah, see? Wow, nice. It went through both ships. Damn. That armor pierces it crazy. Oh, wow. It destroyed that ship and almost half damaged that one. That's crazy.
We'll show them how it's done right.
Come on, men! Sing so the whole world can hear us!
Enough of sitting around.
I hope you've learned a thing or two since last time.
There we go. Twiddly-dee. Tiddly-dee with the 2. Army rules, Navy stinks. Yeah.
And that's only the beginning of what awaits those Spanish dogs.
But they're all important. Alright. Are you deaf or do you not understand the word board? That was an absolute cock-up. We'll have to wait until the next convoy passes through here. Oh, really? We were supposed to board one?
Did they pay as much as they promised?
Wait, who is this for? Wait a minute. He wants us to raid 5 convoys and loot the cargo. Dutch Coffee Fleet we're not going to do. Don't want to do the town raid. Oh, wait. Yeah, that's the same mission. Okay. It says raid, though. Yeah, Dayrun Esposito wants us to raid 5 convoys and loot the cargo. Isn't that the same as just sinking them and stealing? Doesn't say anything about boarding. This Dutch ship is still following me. Oh, he just wants us to raid any 5 convoys. Okay. Alright, well, let's try this one.
They're making a huge mistake. A history-making triumph.
Alright, that counted as 1. Alright. Alright, we're good. We just got to do 5. What's up, Mallory? Welcome back. Alright, let's go back up to Nassau. In the meantime, we will see if we can get our rep up with the Dutch.
I think the men truly need this shore leave.
I wonder if I can raid that convoy now. Like if I just... it's probably a mechanic to stop that from happening. It'd be funny, though. Maybe the Dutch ship is the Santo Domingo quest. I think that one is the... Well, that was from the other governor, I think, where we had to go to Mosquito. It should have despawned, but now it's just following us. Who's the hardest nation to fight in this game? You can actually set it up to have a hard... Like the hardest nation... Or to have a dominant one, but I set it to none, hoping that they would all just be somewhat equally challenging.
Off to new shores, or old, well-traveled ones. Ha ha!
10 kegs of jewelry. We have 0. Okay. Oh, that pulled us back into port. My bad. Wait, is this... Oh, this is the main quest. Escort the Enterprise convoy safely to Santo Domingo. Oh, that's part of the main quest. Oh, we had 2 escort quests then. All right, well, let's just go to Santo Domingo then. I thought that glitched out, but it was only because we had to escort 1 ship after getting the main quest too. All right, let's go do a main quest thingy then quick. Can that be attacked? Right now I got pirates and the English after me.
A discontented crew brings even much worse than bad luck.
Alright, we'll fight the English so they stop complaining.
They wanna know what's what?
Didn't I do a great job? Of course, you did make your contribution as well.
That should bring us up to 2 on the rating, I think. Yep. Okay.
I can smell the gold in their pockets. Let's grab them. I can smell the gold in their pockets. And that calls itself a seaman nowadays? Let's go hunting!
Alright, let's fight.
There's work to do!
Then we'll go to that other location. Let's see.
I can hardly wait.
Come on, we've got the wind in our favor.
What nationality are we? We're pirates, I
They
guess.
want to run away.
But we're allied with the Dutch. Yes. Good. Good. Yarr.
It was predictable. They still have a lot to learn.
We're gonna destroy them. We're gonna wreck them. What? Okay.
Just saying they would have done better to give up.
Whoa. These guys are getting destroyed. Honestly, once we get to that next port, they're probably going to ask us to sink another fleet to make way for the convoy to come through.
I hope it's worth it.
I hope so too.
It was predictable. They still have a lot to learn.
With enough foresight, we can win every battle.
2 more to go.
May the Lord of the Sea have mercy on you.
Yahar. Well, let's hope this finishes it up.
Ha! I've been looking forward to this the whole time.
Good.
A history-making triumph.
Alright, let's get some repairs.
The local specialties are delish. I'll go get myself a rum.
Oh, wow. Bunch of angry people just left the boat. Oh, boy. Oh, you better not get in a fight. Let's do
If it
this.
keeps going like this with the crew, we should learn to sleep with our eyes open.
Well, if we go to our pirate HQ, we're probably... Yeah, the numbers are going to drop too low. All right, let's divide the booty.
Off to new shores, or old, well-traveled ones.
Wow, greedy. Absolutely greedy crew. We'll sell some of our leftover ships and get all of our money back if we need it. Let's see. More loot from a sea battle. Let's do that one. Oh, I only have 1 skill point. Okay. If that gets after sea battle, we can do that. These are all like impossible. Improved ships for 177. We could buy $177,000 of upgrades and then sell the ships, but... Alright, we could accumulate booty. That'll work. Divide loot, we can do that. Lose favor with Spain, that's probably going to happen. Annoying crew. Alright, we'll sell our ships later. Let's get to... what was it again? Santiago, where are we going? Santo Domingo. Alright, so that'll take care of the main quest. I think we'll just go the long way. Actually, I'm not even sure if it's the long way. Seems like this route's shorter. Yeah, it's all about the money with these guys. I can't believe they can't enjoy the experience. So greedy. Alright, we're going to raid one more thingy here. Hopefully we can do an auto-resolve. Hopefully this makes them happy. Actually, I think this military ship might count, but I don't think he's going to go down without a fight.
They look like there'd be good picking. Raise the tankards.
Yay.
We didn't doubt for a second.
Go to any tavern and talk to Dayron. Okay. We'll do that when we get to...
Our supplies are running low. Maybe we ought to stock up a bit in the next town or help ourselves from another convoy.
Well, we could buy some more supplies, but you remember, crew, when you wanted all that money and you were mad? And you wanted money, remember that? Hey, where's our convoy ship? Oh, there he is. We'll go slow. I guess they weren't ready to rip and dip. Oh, look! A mobile gamer. Aww. They must be playing Raid Shadow Legends. Yeah, if we need money, all we have to do is just sell like a boat or two.
For all the good deeds we do, we have to think of ourselves now and then, too.
Bum, bum, bum. There we are. Reed is standing at the railing, gazing out to sea. Each one of our ships will lose about a quarter of their hull strength before the battle begins. Alright, hold on, ma'am. Ma'am, hold on. Oh, whatever, let's do it.
Hey, show what you're worth.
It was like an unskippable battle. Oh my god, we're supposed to be this damaged? Well, at least we still have our armor. So this is all a ruse. Our ships are supposed to be damaged. That's the only way to lure this guy out. He'll only pick on like damaged targets.
I can hardly wait.
Fine, let's wrap this up
Focus
quickly.
your eyes on the objective. We have to watch out for ourselves now. You haven't seen the last of that. You haven't seen the last of that. You haven't seen the last of that.
What now? That'll buff out.
For our brothers.
Well, at last.
Now I'll show you how it's done.
All right. All right, let's keep shooting and scooting.
We have to watch out for ourselves now.
Ships are in real bad shape.
Come on, men! Sing so the whole world can hear us!
Should go through 3 ships, I hope. Just 2.
Show them who the true devils are. For our brothers.
Oh, why didn't it target that ship? This game has some weird auto-targeting. These guys are so heavily armored. Maybe that one will sink, let's see.
We have to watch out for ourselves now.
We'll show 'em how it's done right.
Finally! I almost fell asleep.
good.
Let's get that royal scum. Let them feel our rage.
Oh, I'm pretty sure they're feeling it. Okay. Couple more to go.
They want to run away already!
I think we're definitely going to lose a ship here because we're supposed to start with a half health. We're definitely going to lose a ship.
We'll show them how it's done right.
Alright, there we go.
Come on, we've got the wind in our favor. Hand in hand is the only way we'll have a chance.
Yeah.
Well, at last.
Alright, that's another one down. Another one down. Another one down.
Full speed ahead.
Alright, one should do it.
Finally! I almost fell asleep.
Let's sail out of the way.
Let's get that royal scum. Show them who the true devils are.
First time catching a stream?
Chatter gets on my nerves anyway.
Welcome, Owen. Alright, this should hopefully have it. We don't have the armor piercer. I was banking on us getting the armor piercer.
achieve together.
All this chatter gets on my nerves anyway.
They want to run away already!
Alright, this should be it. Woo. And we kept all of our ships. Damn. Hopefully we get free repairs.
And they say they're an empire. Don't make me laugh.
Let's see what the blazes these funny-smelling landlubbers are capable of.
No, 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 no.
They're making a huge mistake.
Alright. Pirate times. Okay. Alright, we're supposed to deliver that convoy to the island there, but we got to fight one more pirate group. But unfortunately, we're out of time for today. So I'm going to send you guys live to a new video, a new survival city builder coming soon to Steam. We're going to go take a look at it for now. But if you'd like to get Tortuga, link is pinned at the top of the chat. Thank you very much for watching. I'll be back in less than an hour for another stream with the Goof Troop. And Tortuga, we're going to put on ice for a while and play some other games. But anyway, if you want to see more of it, smash that like button. Everybody all together now. Hit that like button and let me know you love the channel, want to see more. And we're going to go live now to a new game on the channel. One that's not even out yet, so it's not available on Steam just yet. But there could be a free demo for it, so make sure you check it out. I'm sending you all live to the new video right now. Thank you again for all your support. Hopefully, I will see you all soon for more. Thanks again for watching. You guys are great, brother. Yeah, yeah, yeah. See you all soon. Thanks again for watching.